Hello there, Scorpio. Welcome to your September 2023 reading. Start the reading with this card, Reflow. So this month it is Virgo season, and we are under the influence of the Mercury retrograde in Virgo as well. So that began on August the 24th, and Mercury will move direct on September 16. But we'll be in the post-retrograde shadow for the whole of September, so we'll be dealing with that Mercury retrograde for all of September. So there is a separate video that I've made about that Mercury retrograde. Go and look at that because it tells you how to work effectively with that energy. It's happening in your 11th house, so this could be to do with friendships with other people in your life, the people in your social setting, within your social network. There's this opportunity to create more flow for yourself, to create more flow with the universe during this time. I think specifically at the end of the month, we begin Libra season. So we have that 12th house activation. Mars is in Libra for the whole of September as well. Okay, so your ruling planet is in the 12th house. There's this time, this will be a time when things will be slow for you. Things will slow down. We've got the Mercury retrograde. We've also got the Venus retrograde. Now that happened in Leo. So that started on July 23rd. She moves direct on September 4th. So we start to see that forward momentum, but we're still again in that post-retrograde shadow. Again, I've done a separate video for that Venus retrograde. Go and check that out as well. Because as Venus is still moving very slow, we're still dealing with that energy. And this will be a slow month, a time to slow down, a time to go within Scorpio, to go internal and to assess where you fit in this flow, how you go with flow, how you feel about flowing with life, allowing life to flow through you as you. See, the thing about these retrogrades, Venus and Mercury, both in retrograde, they're two personal planets. So when they're in retrograde, we're really looking at ourselves on the internal level, a very personal view of ourselves. Things come up for assessment. They come up for our attention, for our awareness, so that we can make changes, make shifts on an internal level, shifts in our state of being in order to become the person, to change our character, the person we want to be for the future. So what could be coming up for you, what is often coming up during this time is anywhere where you're feeling blocked, anything that's blocking you from the flow. So when we're flowing with life, when we're flowing with energy, when we're open, life just flows with us. Life flows with us. Things feel easy. Things flow into our life. We create quickly. We create easily. But when there are blocks, we are in resistance, things are blocked from us. So this month, you're looking at that. You're looking at where you're blocked. You're looking at where you flow. And it's a really great time to make adjustments, particularly because of the Mercury retrograde. You're making adjustments on the mental level. So making adjustments in your thought habits, in your unconscious programming, in your communications, the way you speak, the way you communicate yourself, the way you communicate to yourself on an internal level as well. There's a possibility to change those, to shift any resistance, shift any blocks that are blocking you from flowing with life. So you're coming into this reading as the Knight of Swords. So you're coming into this month feeling very rushed, feeling very hurried. Like I said, there's going to be this slowness to the energy. So maybe that's uncomfortable for you. If there isn't a discomfort there in the slow pace of the energy, then there could be an indicator of blockages there. Blockages to the flow, being that it's maybe too slow or not flowing in the direction that you're wanting it. With the Knight of Swords, there's like this push of energies, wanting to move direct action, going towards things. You're feeling very focused, maybe feeling very centered on an idea, wanting to just get ahead of it, get on with it, sort of feeling impatience is what I'm trying to say. A feeling, a sense of impatience for you at this time. The universe is wanting you to be still. We've got the Queen of Coins. The Queen is very still and very patient. It's a patient energy. It's the energy of Taurus. So this Mercury retrograde is actually getting really positive beams from Taurus, really positive support from all the energy over in Taurus. Okay, and Taurus represents your 7th house. So this could have to do with partnerships. It could have to do with your intimate partner, your business partner, past, present, or future. But really, this is the universe is asking you to be more like that Taurus energy, more like that calm sense of satisfaction, calm sense of security, calm sense of knowing. The Queen of Coins knows, she is assured, she is certain, stays consistent. Taurus energy stays very consistent. They stay firm. They sometimes to their detriment if they're being too stubborn, but that solid placement, staying firm, staying committed, can work in their favor, can really work in their favor. So there's this patience that's required from you, which I can see with the Knight of Swords is not easy. Now the environment is creating chaos. The Tower in the environment, that does tell me that something may be coming up for you this month, coming up in your situation, in your life, that is shifting, is changing, feels very uncomfortable. And that may be why there's this impatience. You're wanting to fix it. You're wanting to move forward with it. You're wanting to just get it done. Just getting it done is what I'm hearing for you. But the universe has something else in mind. It's wanting you to see a different way of doing it, a way that is more in flow, a way that is more in harmony, a more peaceful, gentle way, a more steady way. So this way that you're trying to muscle through the energy at this time, it's not steady for the long term. The universe is wanting you to see a more steady way. That could be changing your perspective. It could be changing your thoughts around that, particularly if there's a heavy burden, if you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, again, which might be why you're pushing. We have the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You might be pushing to get things done because you have a lot of responsibility. A lot is taking your attention. You're feeling very weighed down at this time. Maybe this Tower moment is causing you to have to take on a more workload. And your energy with Mars in the 12th house won't be up for it. So if you're pushing to get things done, what's really coming through is that if you push to get things done, you'll end up in burnout, Scorpio. You're going to burn out. So with this Queen of Coins energy, the universe needs you to just one step in front of the other, do it more slowly, more methodical, more committed for the long term, rather than speeding through it and burning out. We have the 6 of Coins, the 4 of Coins, and the Moon. So you may be worried about your sense of security at this time. The 4 of Coins is a feeling of insecurity. You're worrying about the future, worrying about where you're going to get your next meal from, where the money's going to come from, where your home's going to come from. That kind of worry, doubt, fear, feeling like you need to hoard money, save money, protect your energy. It might not even be money. It could be your energy. So this is why the universe is asking you to be a Queen of Coins. See, the Queen of Coins, she never worries. She doesn't hold on to her coins. She doesn't hold on to anything because she understands the universal flow. 6 of Coins, she understands there is this flow, this ebb and flow. What goes out must come back. This is what you're working on this month, is that understanding of this harmony, this beautiful harmony around the give and take of the universe. As things go out, they come back to you. So when you spend money, say it is money, let's use money as an example. When you spend money, it goes out, then it comes back. But if you hold on to money, and I'm not talking about saving money for a big goal like a travel, like a trip or to buy a house. That's saving money with the intention of spending it. But if you're just saving money because out of fear that maybe one day you won't have enough money, then you're sending a signal to the universe that there is not enough Four of Coins. You're sending this signal to the universe that you don't believe in your receptivity. Six of Coins. And therefore the universe must match your state of being, must match your energy. And you will continue to attract situations to yourself that are like limited. They're very limited. See, this, the Queen of Coins, what the universe is asking from you is unlimited. She has no limits on her. She has everything she needs and more. And she spends and she gives out whatever she has. She gives it all away because she knows that it will continually come to her. You need to be working on this on the depths of, like the depths of your psyche. So the moon. This is that Mercury retrograde energy. We're looking at the unconscious mind. This stuff is coming out of the unconscious. When Mercury is in retrograde, it brings the unconscious into the conscious awareness for us to shine a light on. So this is coming out of the depths, okay? It's coming from your intuition, from the depths of your soul. It's emotions. It comes from the past, from past times when maybe there wasn't enough, from family, that when they thought there wasn't enough, that has been ingrained in you. So these are coming out for healing. They're coming out for you to shift that perspective, to make shifts for yourself. Because there is no flow in that state of being. There's no flow in that feeling, in that mode. If you're in the Four of Coins mode, you are blocking the flow. Okay, the Six of Coins is where things flow. They go out and they come back, go out and come back. The Four of Coins, you just hold your energy tight, you hold it in, you protect it. Nothing goes out and therefore nothing can come back. You have the Four of Swords and the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so the Hermit is the card that's ruled by Virgo. We are in Virgo season this month. So we open the month up in Virgo and we have that Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Now, the fact that it's come in the reverse position tells me that you are resistant to doing that work, to doing that energy. So definitely, if you're feeling a lot of discomfort, if you're feeling a lot of resistance, if you're feeling a lot of blocks, go and watch my Mercury retrograde video. It tells you how to navigate this energy. It tells you what to do. Tells you how this is going to unfold for you so that you can uplift this, because with the Hermit in reverse, there is this resistance to going within, to looking within, to going into the unconscious. You're resisting the lessons and the messages that are coming out of the unconscious. Things may even feel like they come out of the oblivion. This tower may feel like it's completely blindsides you, like it comes completely out of nowhere. It actually doesn't come out of nowhere. There was all the warning signs, but you've missed them because you're not paying attention to your unconscious. You're not paying attention to unconscious thought patterns. You're not paying attention to your unconscious programming. You are tuning yourself to situations of the tower. You're doing that in an unconscious way because you're not aware. You're not bringing awareness to it. And so these things come up. They feel awful and you think, how could I possibly have created that? It's because you've got programs, you've got beliefs running in the background and outside of your awareness that are affecting your state of being. So if this is happening for you this month, it's time to rest and contemplate. The Four of Swords really emphasizes the importance of meditation. The Mercury retrograde, the key way to get through a Mercury retrograde is meditation. This is doubly so for you, Scorpio. You're being guided. You're being told that meditation is crucial. So you need to meditate at least for 5 to 20 minutes every single day throughout September so that you can create some awareness around what's coming up for you. So you're not needing to meditate and try and find answers. You can just meditate to clear your mind. Creating a clear space in your mind, creating clarity in your mind will automatically uplift you anyway and will help you to be more clear about this unconscious programming that's coming up. This is for clearing out resistance, clearing out blocks so that you can flow. This is the way you do it, Scorpio. Because there is an Ace of Coins waiting for you, there is the potential for something to come into your life. So this is the whole point to this reading. The universe is wanting to offer you something. See this? The coin is being offered down from the heavens. An angel is bringing this coin. It's just a potential. You have to plant it. You have to nurture it. You have to grow it. You can't do it in this state, this Four of Coins state, this rigid state, this resistant state, this blinded state. You cannot grow this coin in that space. You must be in this Queen of Coins, Six of Coins space for this coin that's being offered to you to grow in your life. The choice is yours, Scorpio. You can choose which state of being that you apply yourself to. But if you continue in this resistant mode and you are not flowing with life, this coin will not grow. So we have show your support, and assurance. So with the insurance card, I'm feeling like even though I've explained to you why being in this space, this Four of Coins space, is detrimental, is not beneficial for you, there's still resistance there. You're still thinking that it'll be okay, or that's the right way to go about it. You're still resistant to flowing with the universe, to allowing things to flow. So again, you're being assured. You're being assured by the cards that if you let go, if you surrender this resistance, that 12th house is the house of surrender. It's the house of undoing. So we go into that 12th house mode from the 23rd when Libra season starts. Mars is there all month anyway. So you're dealing with that 12th house energy all month anyway. 12th house is where we meditate. It's where we connect to the divine. It's where we let go of resistance. It's where we surrender. That's the key word for the 12th house, surrender. You need to surrender. I can tell that even me saying this, you're not feeling it. You're doubting it. The cards are assuring you that you will be safe. It will be okay for you to surrender. Showing your support, you're showing your support to your goals, to your desires. The way we show our support is by trusting in the flow, trusting in universal flow. Okay, you need to support this coin to grow. You're going to have to nurture it with a positive, beneficial, supportive state of being, with supportive thought habits, that this coin can grow. You need to believe it. You have to believe this coin can grow. You have to believe that the universe will support you, that the universe has your back, that the universe will provide everything that it needs, like the water and the sun and the nutrients will be provided. You must believe. That's how you show your support, Scorpio. This month, it is time to surrender your desire to control people. Being over-controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So that's that 12th house energy again. 12th house is a private house. It's kind of where we move out, away from society, away from socializing, and we sort of go within. It's the house behind closed doors. It rules us being in this private space. So it's time to do that anyway. We've talked about that Mars there, the Libra season starting. You're going to be moving slowly, wanting your space, wanting to be alone, needing to do this work on the internal level. Okay, so giving things a bit of breathing space is a really good idea, especially if you're reactionary. If this Four of Coins, Hermit in reverse energy is making you feel very reactionary, then giving people or situations space is going to be beneficial in the long run, because you can have this time to regroup, have this time to reassess, have this time to readjust, come into that Queen of Coins energy before you go back in and try and patch things up. There is this connection between the Mercury retrograde and your 7th house, like I've said, so relationships can be important in this. This coin may not even be a financial or materialistic. It could be a relationship, a solid relationship. It may be a person that you are holding too tightly to, somebody that through your holding on too tightly, you are sabotaging the relationship, and you're needing to let them go a little bit, let go of your group a little bit, and trust that they will stay, or trust that they will come back. This situation will be different for everybody, so read that card as it resonates with you. So we have distinguished the importance of your inner spiritual work from outer success. That's a really great card to have with the 11th house, Virgo season, Mercury retrograde in the 11th house. It is about your successes. So in the 11th house, we're looking towards the future, our hopes, dreams, and wishes. For the future, we're looking at these really broad lifespan goals. So your big goals for your whole life, what direction you're going in. Okay, so recognizing that there is a need to do the spiritual work, because we create everything on the inside first. We create everything twice. We create it once on the inside and then we create it on the outside. So if you are holding on tight to this energy, you're not allowing things to flow, you're not allowing for this universal flow of energy in and out, in and out, in and out. If you're not allowing that, you're holding on too tight, then you cannot be successful. And so this spiritual work is important to lay the foundation, Ace of Coins, on the internal level to create an internal space, a state of being that is a match to what you are trying to create for success. The only way that things come into your environment, come into your life, manifest in the physical, is if they're a match to your state of being. So you have to do that spiritual work first. Practice speaking positively about other people and events, and especially the future. Again, similar sort of message again. We're looking at the future, 11th house, looking at the future goals, looking at what you're trying to create, looking at adjusting your state of being to align with what you're trying to create. So this Four of Coins, holding on tight, being in resistance, is not a positive space. So practice speaking about your future, speaking about your goals, speaking about the people you love in a way, in terms of how you want them to show up in your reality. So Mercury does rule our communication. It rules our thoughts. So our inner dialogue, how we speak to ourselves and about ourselves, and also rules how we speak to others, our outer dialogue. So how we speak to others and how we communicate with others, the stories we tell, the narratives we tell. So practice adjusting your narratives, practice adjusting your speaking to be aligned with what you actually want, for what you are for, what you are trying to create, instead of against yourself, against your future. So instead of saying that things aren't possible or there isn't enough, start speaking about how excited you are for what is possible. Start thinking about what could happen. Okay, and to feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. I feel like it's the same message 3 times in a row, that Mercury retrograde, planet of the mind, is helping you to open your mind, to bring the unconscious into the conscious so that you can improve, so that you can create more open-mindedness. Now, the Venus retrograde was about opening our hearts. The Mercury retrograde is about opening our minds, creating coherence so that we can move forward in life and create something new for ourselves. We're all getting that opportunity to completely reshape our lives through doing this work on the internal level. So this is where it starts. So we'll see it start to manifest, some people quicker than others, but we'll start to see it manifesting in reality throughout October and for the rest of the year. But yeah, so speaking in alignment with what you're trying to create will help you to have more open mind, to allow this flow to take place. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that, Scorpio. That's your September reading. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Have a really beautiful month. Take care.